Surfer Sting versus the Crow. Tables, ladders, and chill. 1v1. We got a good one. This is Tables, Ladders, and Chill 1v1. I am the Archie Carter. That is FTZ. And today we got Surfer Sting versus the Crow. FTZ, it's on you.
Come on, man. To me, this ain't even no competition. We not talking about the Sting that gave us a 1 year build with Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And when it was time for him to show up on that match, he came untanned and not in great shape. We ain't talking about that Sting. No diss. We talking about the original, the Surfer Sting, the one that got you hyped, the one that they said if roles were reversed and you switched the Blade Runners out, and if it was Sting in WWF and Warrior in WCW, would Sting have been able to hold the candle better than the Warrior? Yes, he would. Sting would get you hyped back then from his promos, from his intros, from his matches. His matches back then were better than his Crow Sting days. No offense. The man had legendary feuds with Nature Boy Ric Flair, the Total Package Lex Luger, Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, Abdullah the Butcher. Sting had countless title reigns during that run, from the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion, Television Champion, and Tag Team Champion. For me, Surfer Sting, greatest match he probably ever had back then was always with Ric Flair. And you cannot forget about his feud with Cactus Jack. It's it's not up for debate. There's no way that Crow Sting can compete with the Surfer Sting, man. No way.
Hold up, Sting. I got it. I got it. Chill, Sting. I got it. Listen, he is the icon. I'm not going to disagree with you, FTZ, because Sting is one of the reasons little the Archie Carter got into wrestling. His feud with Van Vader was one of the best things I saw as a child. And there's no knock on you and what you believe. Shout out to Surface Sting. I love him. But the Crow was kind of different. And I prepared a statement. Listen, for you, and especially you, FTZ, I got love for Surfer Sting. Blonde hair, colorful face paint, screaming fans, high energy music. The man was a star, no doubt about it. Multiple time championship, one of the cornerstones of WCW, one of the biggest baby faces of the late 80s and early 90s. But we talking about the best version of Sting in WCW. It ain't even close. Crow Sting was different. You know why? Because Crow Sting wasn't a wrestler. Crow Sting was an event. Every single week during the NWO era, fans were staring at the rafters, waiting to see if Sting would appear. He didn't need long promos. He didn't need a catchphrase. One shot of Crow Sting watching from above, the entire arena erupted. And unlike some people want to remember, Crow Sting wasn't just a cool character. He had some accomplishments. Crow Sting won the WCW Heavyweight Championship, most notably defeating Hollywood Hogan at Starrcade 97 in one of the most anticipated wrestling matches in history. He will go on to capture the Heavyweight Championship several times between 97 and WCW's closure in 2001. Tag team champion. Main events against some of the biggest names in the era: Hogan, Hall, Nash, Flair, DDP. The list goes on. But here's the thing: his greatness wasn't measured by championships alone. Crow Sting became the symbol of WCW's resistance against the NWO. He was the hero fans believed could save the company. He turned silence to a weapon. He made anticipation a part of the act. Every appearance felt important. Surfer Sting was a star. Crow Sting was a phenomenon. Surfer Sting entertained the fans. Crow Sting had us hanging on to every moment. Surfer Sting was one of WCW's foundations. Crow Sting became WCW's last great icon during the Monday Night Wars. I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you, FTs, if you're telling me Surfer Sting was better than Crow Sting. Because when wrestling fans think of Sting, they don't picture the bright colors and the surfer. They picture the black and white face paint, the trench coat, the baseball bat, and lone figure standing in the rafters watching, waiting to strike. Surfer Sting made Sting a star. Crow Sting made Sting legendary. That's why this guy here is better than that guy there. Oh, hold up. Another victory. Unbelievable. What you got to say, FTZ?
I think we should start putting the poll up so we
Put the
can look,
poll up. The,
so
the
we can
people
start.
know. The
Yeah,
people know. But
so the
listen,
chat can vote.
I remember watching Sting during the NWO era and being
Yep.
completely, I didn't have words for what I was watching because it was such a presence. And we know the character, comes from the Crow and what shall rest in peace to Brandon Lee. But the Crow Sting character is one of the greatest characters ever. And when people mention fantasy matches, they say Undertaker versus Crow Sting. They don't say Undertaker versus the Beach Boy Sting.
Nah,
Nothing to
I'm
say. It's
I'm
all
I'm
good.
calling BS because my dream match for Surfer Sting would be Surfer Sting versus the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
Might have to book it. We might have to book it. And as you all know, I didn't know he was going to say that, but I'm always prepared, brother.